Good morning, everybody. This is Diane Doyle with Plant-Based Dallas, and I wanted to show you today, I wanted to cook some black beans, and these are just from dry. I rinsed them and then put them in the pot, and I just added enough water to be about 3-to-1 ratio of beans to water, and then I'll drain off the extra water when I'm done with them. I'm not putting any spices or salt or anything in this. I just want plain beans. But I decided, since I'm going to cook it, why don't I cook something else to use up the time? And I remembered that with black beans, I can also cook oat groats and spelt. So might as well cook that at the same time. So I've rinsed off some spelt and oat groats there. You know, I store all my grains in mason jars. That makes it very simple. So I've rinsed these. And now I have this handy trivet that I'm going to put in here. And you can see that it's just barely above the water. That's fine. Then I'm going to put my second container in here. And again, I add water 3-to-1. And I really don't worry about exact water usage, because if it's too much, I'm going to rinse and drain them anyway. And if it's too little, when I open it up and it looks like I need more water, I'll just add more water. So there we have that. And we're going to cover it. And these magnets, again, are on sale on my website. But for 35 minutes, I can cook black beans, cannellini beans, cranberry beans, oat groats, rye berries, spelt. So we're going to set the timer for 35 minutes and cook 2 things at once. We'll use our plus button to go all the way up to 35. And this is just the wonderful thing about the Instapots. You can cook things fast, and you can cook multiple items at one time. Make sure that that this is sealed and you're locked, okay, and you're ready to go. And I'll show you what that looks like when we're done. Okay, the Instapot is done and the pressure valve is down, so that means we can open up the Instapot and see how our double cooked items have done. Okay, let me get a spoon real quick and check on the top. Let's see here. I should have anchored my camera. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Okay, spelt and oat groats are cooked. Those look great. We'll just rinse those off and drain them. And I'm gonna set the camera down right here and take off this pot real quick. Okay, I'm going to grab some hot pads because it's really, really hot, so I don't make some sort of mess. Okay, the Instapot is done. I've opened it up, and let me show you what we have. Here's our spelt and our oat groats done to perfection, and we'll drain and rinse them and let them drip dry and strain a lot to get all the water out of it. And then here's our black beans. Of course, everything is steaming hot, but those look just perfect. Now, the reason I don't put any spices or salt in here, first of all, you never want to put salt to your grains or beans when you cook them, because that will inhibit the water absorption. So you always add your salt after they're finished cooking. But I might use these beans in brownies or in cookies or in cakes, so I don't want to spice them up. I'll spice them up after they're cooked, depending on what I'm going to do with them. And these beans and the spelt and the oats, what I'm going to do with those is I've got some air fried sweet potatoes and just some cooked corn, and I'm going to mix these 2 things with them together to sort of make a child-friendly casserole, and spice it up with some lime juice and some Mexican spices that the kids will enjoy. So this is going to be a sort of rice casserole with black beans and then my grain. Alrighty, well, y'all get experimenting with your Instapot and try cooking 2 things at once. It really does save you time. I've even cooked 3 or 4 things at once, because you could always put something deep down into the beans while they're cooking. So experiment, and you can't really go wrong. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.